Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the definitive source for sports betting content and game-by-game analysis. This is In The Crosshairs. I'm your host, Ali Melendez, and today we have a lot to cover. NFL, college football, the NBA Finals, MLB wildcard, maybe some soccer, maybe some UFC if you're not lucky, because I don't want to pronounce those names. But basically, a lot to talk about today. And we are here with two of our analysts today. Same crew we've had the last couple of Thursdays, so lucky me. But here to talk about what we have going down in the major leagues, we've got America's sports betting sweetheart, Joey Knish. How's it going, Joey?
I'm doing fantastic, just like my LA Lakers. They're looking good after last night. I can't imagine anybody would have thought the Heat could have beat this Lakers team. Just a fantastic effort. Everybody's injured. LeBron's already getting fitted for the ring. And so, it's all coming up Lakers. So I'm feeling good. I don't know. I can't imagine anybody going against them. So other than that, I'm feeling great. How about you?
Well, I'm so glad you're feeling well. Thank you for asking me. I'm feeling well as well. But it's not just about the two of us. We also have our Thursday co-pilot, the bag man from Philly, Ronnie P. How are things going, Ronnie?
Can we delete the tape from last week, Ali? Is that okay? Can we delete that episode?
Once it's on YouTube, it's always on YouTube. All right, Ronnie, that's the other thing we say here. Well, I'm so glad to have my Thursday boys back. We are going to jump back into the breakdown of sports today. Now, Knish, you're tackling football, baby, pun intended. Ron, you're going to help with this NBA Finals situation. And then I'm going to need both of you for MLB. So no fighting today, boys. All right, and to those of you watching at home, we might only have, this show twice a week, but you can find a whole lot more over on our social media at Line Sniper HQ, including all of our betting advice for the weekend and so much more. If you need that more and you want to know what that is, well, just head over to our YouTube channel, Line Sniper HQ, and of course you'll find everything you need right there. Whew, okay, a lot to read there. Now it is time to get to the actual fun part here. Let's just get into it talking about sports. And we are going to start off with football, like I had mentioned literally a minute ago, and we are going to bring back local Cowboys fanboy Joey Knish to talk about the fact that his team has the same record as the Washington football team. Joey, what are your thoughts here?
My thoughts are, it's very early. It's very early. They're only, they're right in there in the mix. We knew the division wasn't weak. We knew that the Giants weren't very good. And that's a key piece of it there. That was part of the Cowboys' love. So listen, Cowboys will be fine. Yeah, I know you're over there. People want to take, Sam and Ron. The Cowboys are. Listen, no issues. We'll be fine. Defense will get better. They'll get healthier. We're still on the Cowboys wagon, not sweating it at all.
All right, well, sorry, Joey. I think Chris, our director, put that joke in there just to rile you up. But like you said, yes, it is early, so don't talk about my Giants like that, all right? Now, we're going to talk about the whole weekend lineup of games in the NFL. But wait, swerve, Knish. We lulled you into a false sense of security. Yes, your first question is on the NBA Finals. Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? No.
A little bit of, no. I mean, hey, listen, the NBA, I'm ready to go. NBA, you can throw it at me either with college football, NFL, NBA, throw whatever curveball you want. We're ready to go here.
A true professional there. But Joey, before I let you talk about the football season, you got to give us your opinion on Game 2 of the Finals. Now, it's Lakers versus Heat. Los Angeles won last night. Who picks up Game 2 tomorrow night in Disney? Tell me.
I mean, this series is over. I mean, this isn't really a kind of. Dragic is out. Adebayo's out. Butler tweaked his knee. These were you could argue those were the three best Heat players going into the series. The three players that they were going to have to count on to carry the load. And now two of them are probably going to miss the rest of the series. And one of them is going to have a nagging knee injury. So you've got, the biggest thing for the Heat was their depth. Their depth was going to be the thing that if they were going to contend in this series was going to be the factor that could make this, a 6 or 7 game series. The depth is all gone. Two of the three best players are gone. Jimmy Butler's not hurt. Listen, I laid it with the late. I mean, there's no. You might as well get the champagne ready. I don't see how the Heat take a game here. There was some -7 early. I laid that. I would still lay the -8. That's out there right now. I think the Heat are done. I mean, that was just a backbreaking performance from the Lakers in Game 1, and if in a normal situation, do you think the Heat could rebound in that? But now they're going to be down their 3 best players. So there's I don't know what I mean. This is dead, over with, done with. Raise the banner, put the purple and gold on. It's over.
I know, and honestly, I was really rooting for the East Coast there in the first quarter, especially. I was like, the Heat has this for sure. But hey, I might be with you there. Knish likes the Lake Show in Orlando, and yeah, after the Heat's last performance, I really can't say that I blame you, honestly. But if you guys at home are still into this line at -8, you might want to grab it now. This line definitely keeps moving as more and more people are jumping on the LA bandwagon. All right, Knish, since you humored me with a little basketball question, let's talk about some football. Finally, in particular, we are going to talk about this weekend set of games. So tell us what you like here, who's got your smart money, and who are our winners this weekend.
I mean, biggest position of the week right off the bat is Indianapolis Colts here. There was some -1 on the look-aheads. I gobbled that up. It came out -2, -2.5 this week. Bar none, my favorite position of the week this week is Colts going into Chicago. The Bears are a fraud. They're a fraud. They should be 1-2. They won a miracle game that the Lions blew in week 1. They won a miracle game last week in the comeback against the Falcons when they were down. This just cannot keep up as far as the Bears resurgence. I don't care if it's Nick Foles coming in here. The bottom line is you've got a better football team, Indianapolis, again, going into Chicago with very little home field advantage, and just anything under 3. I like this play a lot. Mostly 2.5 out there. I would be surprised if this doesn't close, at a 3, maybe even crosses the 3 on Sunday. For me, Colts, a big play this weekend and one I really like. The other one is the Falcons. And I know people are going to say, oh, they've choked away 3 games. Oh, Dan Quinn's on the hot seat. All of that is true. The bottom line is their offense has been fantastic. They're getting a few players back on the defense this week from injury. I can't get to 7.5 here at Green Bay. And I know Aaron Rodgers has looked good. He's doing a touchdown celebration. He's got the championship belt back on, yada, yada, yada. The bottom line is 7.5 is too high for me. Not going into Lambeau with nobody there. It's not going to be that type of, typical Sunday night environment there, Monday night for that type of game. So for me, the Falcons offense is too good to be getting 7.5 points. Atlanta, Indianapolis, my 2 plays right now that I like at current, and I would grab both of those right now.
Yeah, I mean, -2.5 plus 7.5, those aren't too bad at all either direction. So, hell, the Falcons might even be able to sneak a win out over the Panthers, but we'll definitely see on that one. But Joey, let's go from your one love, football, to your other love, your side chick, college football. And of course, we have a pretty big weekend going on over in the NCAA, including some very big matchups. Texas A&M versus Crimson Tide, and the number 7 ranked Auburn up against number 4 Georgia. So college ball has been doing very well for you so far this season. Let's definitely keep it going here, and let's see what you got this weekend. Take it away.
No, I tell you, I'm starting to fall in love with the side. I don't know what to do here. So, it's going to be a tough situation here with my, normal NFL. But the college has been hot, and we're going back to where we've gone the last few weekends in the SEC. I like Arkansas here. You're getting 18. For me, listen. Mississippi State comes in, they pull off the big upset versus the LSU team that lost everybody. They're the hotness of the week. They looked great. They set the passing record. The bottom line is that was an LSU team that just took too much turnover, and it's too early in the season for them, to be laying that kind of number. I wouldn't say I was totally shocked at that upset last weekend. I don't think Mississippi State's defense is very good. I saw some things from Arkansas against Georgia. they were competitive against a Georgia team that just has a lot more talent than they do. It was a close game until the fourth quarter, and the scoreline didn't really reflect how close the game actually was. The Georgia defense is on a totally another level than Mississippi State. This line is just out of control for me. I would have had this more around 14. I like 18 a lot. I think Arkansas is even a little bit of a live dog here in this game and actually can compete. So 18 is my favorite play, SEC for the weekend. I would grab that, and I would be surprised if that number's around this weekend. So I'm going Woo Pig Suey, baby. Going with Arkansas Razorbacks plus 18 here against Mississippi State.
All right. Look, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to be transparent. I do not claim to know much of anything about the Arkansas Razorbacks, but plus 18, even if they can avoid getting absolutely destroyed, this has a pretty nice chance of paying out. So we'll definitely see what happens there. All right, Knish, thank you so much for your wisdom. As always, of course, the king of college ball gets to take a little siesta now, but we're going to bring you back in just a few minutes so you can battle nicely, hopefully, with Ronnie P and talk about some bets. But speaking of Ronnie P, we haven't even let the man talk about any games yet. Ron, get in here, bud. We got basketball to talk about. The finals are happening. Game 1 yesterday. But before we get into that, Ron, how are you? How is the fine line of basketball treating you lately?
Oh man, you know what? I had Heat at plus 350, and I was really buying the underdog role. Jimmy Buckets loves this role. He loves the underdog. Tyler Hero's the man. I bought the hype, and you know what really killed me? The kiss of death by ESPN. They said that the Lakers were going to win, so everybody was on the Lakers. I'm going to be like, no way. Heat's got game 1. I'm with Heat plus 5. They got the depth going. They got Danny Green's passes prime. KCP sucks. Playoff Rondo's going to do nothing. Wow, your boy Ronnie P was wrong, Allie. I was way wrong, so I am not doing good today. But we're going to win it back. Don't worry. We're going to win this back.
I am so sorry to hear that, Ron. All right, get your little tissues, dry your eyes, because honestly, I'm right there with you. I thought for sure the Heat, but we'll see what happens with the rest of the games. It is time right now, though, to jump into these questions and then talk about the finals. But wait! We did it to Knish. We got to do it to you as well. Trick question time, Ron. Thursday night football in just a couple hours. Broncos versus Jets. Who are you taking? What's going on? Tell us about that first thought that pops to mind.
You mean the Trevor Lawrence Bowl? That one? I gotta go with the Jets, man. I mean, listen, we're on a short week. The Jets, the Denver has 6 starters on the IR. They have an undrafted quarterback who's at 49% QBR. I mean, how can you go with Denver? How can you do it? I think Sam Darnold's better than this guy. I think the Jets are somewhat good. The coach's job's on the line. The left tackle's coming back. I got to take Jets -1. And you know what, Allie? I'm a degenerate gambler. So, yeah, I took Jets -1. And that's why I took it.
All good.
And I need that
Good
1-800
to
number.
be transparent there. We enjoy that. Now, how the line has moved, I guess too many people grabbed the Jets on that, but Joey Knish +3 earlier this week.
Wow.
But Ronnie says
Good.
there's a little more money to make here because, man, the Broncos, they just look bad. I mean, that's the fact of that right there. But, all right, we will not pull any more fast ones on you guys this week. I promise I'll be nice. I'll play by the rules. And, Ron, now we're actually going to talk about the NBA Finals. Now, we heard from Knish on this a little bit earlier, but I want to get your take on the Finals Game 2 and see what's going on in your brain. I mean, did you see the Lakers win streak continuing tomorrow night? Like, what are your thoughts there?
You know what? I hate to say this. This really pains me to say this, but Knish was right. He's right. I mean, honestly, Allie, I thought the Heat role players were going to play better than LA role players, but they did not. Danny Green had 11 points, 3-8 from downtown. KCP, 13 points, 2 of 6 from threes. The Morris brother, who sucks, had 8 points and 3 rebounds off the bench. Rondo, 7-4. If Alex Caruso's scoring 10 points on you, you got problems. And like Knish said, Dragic is done for the series. Bam is out. Jimmy Butler's hurt. How is the Heat going to score? Man, it's over, man. Give LeBron his 4th ring right now. The only thing that sucks is because I'm a huge LeBron fan, you're going to have haters saying, oh, LeBron had an easy path to the victory. He had an easy road to the victory. And that sucks for LeBron, man, because LeBron should be at the table with Jordan right now. But that's a debate for a different day. But I got Lakers at -7.5. Like you said, Allie, grab it now. I think it's at 8 right now, but it's going to go up. So grab it. After that ass whooping, I don't see how anybody would waste their hard-earned money on the Miami Heat. And I got them at +350, but I'll tell you what, it's over. It's over, man. Sorry. It's over.
I mean, at this point, it is what it is, and I'm hearing you out. I'm hearing the words coming out of your mouth, but I just want to reiterate something. This is the rare time that Knish and Ron actually agree on this show. Crazy. But as you said, Ron,
hell has frozen over.
Yeah, seriously. Well, for now, at least. We'll see what happens next week. But as you said, Ron, I mean, how are you supposed to like the Heat after last night's performance? I mean, it is what it is. We will have to see if they can have a better showing in Game 2. The smart money and my money aren't betting on that, but again, we shall see. And Ron, another thing that we're hoping to see is some prop payout tomorrow night. So not a ton happening on the money line side of the spread to make us some cash alone. So Ron, what do you see in the props market that might help us out a little bit there?
Okay, so we all know Lakers going to win this. And KCP is their third leading scorer. Shoots a lot of threes. The zone defense isn't working for the Heat. So I got at FanDuel, it is player performance doubles. I got KCP to make 2 threes and the Lakers to win at plus 122. I like that a lot, Allie. I like that a lot. He stepped up a lot. I mean, actually, when they were down without his 3-pointers, who would have known? Maybe they would have went another way, but he's been stepping up this whole entire series so far, even though it's been one game, the whole entire series. He's been playing great, and I'm going to keep riding him. I'm going to go with that. They can't stop the zone. The only way to stop the zone is if you can't shoot jump shots, and the Lakers are shooting jump shots. KCP can more than capable to hit 2 3-pointers, and the Lakers are going to win at plus 122. That's the best player prop I got for you.
All right, so Ron likes KCP to hit the 3 tomorrow, so maybe look for a little bit of parlay action with a Lakers win. But we're going to put a pin in this NBA Finals discussion for a little bit because, Ron, I have some more bets for you to talk about, and we're going to bring back Knish for this because I just want to get a little bit of a healthy, happy discussion going with
Well, you know, it was great to hear Ronnie P finally come over. You know, it takes a lot. You could learn a lot from Ronnie here with, him finally, saying that, Knish was right. That's all you got to say. That's really, I mean, that's just, you just got to get it out there and say, listen, even though you have your own sports opinions, at the end of the day, you just got to, Knish was right. It'll feel good once you get it out there and say it.
All right, well, let's
it doesn't feel good.
Clearly, this wasn't even the beginning of the discussion, and it's already looking like the first debate. But you two argue on this show a lot, so let's see if we can get you guys to just cooperate here. That's the name of the game. And, of course, if you don't, well, at least I tried. But we're going to do a little pick or pass style discussion here. I'm going to pull up some bet options here, and you guys are going to discuss them. Tell us what side you're taking or if this is a pass and you want nothing to do with this market, all right? Sound good? And we're going to start with tonight's Thursday night football matchup. Yeah, we've talked a lot about this game already, so don't worry, we're not picking winners. The line favored the Broncos, then it flipped. Now we're looking at Jets at -1, but I want to know about the over-under in this matchup. Now, the line is set at 41 points, price of -110 in either direction. You guys take it away. I mean, let me hear what you're thinking on this, and are you picking one of these or just a complete pass on this bet altogether?
Well, for beauty, Mr. Knish.
Hey, that's that's debatable, but I'll let you. Hey, listen, I gave you the Jets 3 earlier in the week. Now I see Ronnie is a smart man. He's jumping on it. He's a little late to the party, but listen, they're better late than never there. So he'll get a winner on the Jets. As far as the total's concerned, though, I'm going under here. I mean, these are 2 anemic offenses. You've got Brett Ripien, who might as well. I mean, do we know who that is? Ronnie B might as well be playing quarterback for the Broncos tonight. I mean, I don't know any. I mean, how are these 2 teams going to move the ball? They're both missing, numerous receivers at each position. Neither O-line's been playing well. Both O-lines have injuries. They can't run the ball. They can't pass the ball. Both quarterbacks struggling. Unless you get some special teams plays or turnovers here, this is going under. I like the 41. I like it a lot. And if Ronnie's smart, like he did with the Jets, he'll jump on the wagon.
Bro, I can't trust it. Denver, they're hurt, man. They're hurt. Sam Darnold is good. He's good. He can get 41 points, bro. Come on, man. 41 is nothing in the NFL, man. That's nothing. Dude, they get that in their sleep. Every NFL game pretty much has gone over, pretty much. That's why the lines are jumped. But 41 points? Come on, dude. I'm on the over for this one, brother. Come on. You got to take the over, Knish. Come on, man.
Well, at least you'll be 1-1
Right?
tonight, Ron. I'll tell you that. I mean, at least you got with the Jets. I'm happy you got a win in the pocket with the Jets, but you couldn't keep it going there with the under. So listen, that's okay.
41
That's okay.
is so
1-1's not
low,
bad.
dude.
All right, guys. Well, hey, we survived that discussion, and that is tonight. So let's move on to a betting market that will become much clearer over the weekend. Let's talk about the final series score bets. Now, we went with all of the scores that give us Lakers win, since you guys are obviously favoring that side. And I mean, I'm with you there. That makes sense.
You didn't put any heat up there for Ronnie? There's
What?
no heat. There's no heat bets
Wow,
up. I don't
man,
see.
wow.
Did you have
assuming
your
the
hand
Lakers.
raised, Mr. Joey Knish? Joey and the Jets. All right, so which of these do you see happening? Okay, which of these do you like the most, or is this market just a little too risky for your blood? What are you guys thinking? Ronnie, start us off, man.
Oh, man, like I said, like Knish said, man, it's over, dude. It's a sweep. Get the brooms out. Plus 110 is great, too. Like, how can the Heat score? Their best players are out. Tyler Hero's minus 35. How can the Heat win one game? I know they got pride, but nah, man, it's done. LeBron's on a mission. Dude, LeBron was pissed off because they had a bad fourth quarter. They won by 18. He was still pissed off. The man's going for a sweep. This guy 4-0, man. Right, Knish?
And again, I'm glad Ronnie has come over, that the Knish is right here with the Lakers going to win the finals. But I'm going to swerve him a little bit here and say the Heat, young team, resilient. They got a lot of great effort. They're not going to win the series because we know they're not going to win the series, but they're going to steal one game here. The Lakers will be up 2 or 3-0, probably get a little bit bored here. You know that they're going to take it home. You get one little, bad effort, one game. They're a little sloppy. I'll say the Heat can still steal one. I'll go 4-1 plus 200. And, maybe, to kind of boost up Ronnie's stuff, maybe LeBron gives them a game and it's a 4-1. He used to play in Miami, so he'll feel bad if it's a total sweep here. 4-1, 200.
It's gonna feel bad for him, I guess.
All right, well, thank you so much for your insight, gentlemen. Now we have one more for you, also in the postseason, but over in the MLB postseason. And we're going to look at a future here. I know those are Knish's faves, but we have the 5 teams still with a shot at the AL Championship. We've got the Rays, Yankees, and Astros already through the next round of the playoffs. The Athletics and White Sox currently playing to make it through and face the Astros. So same as last time, what do you guys like? Who's your shortlist pick to take this league, and of course to go all the way to the World Series matchup?
I mean, I'll start it off here just because my beloved Reds went down earlier today. 100-1, great price. Couldn't score an effing run in 2 games, and they'd lost each game like one. So, but we're not going to let that get down. We'll flip over to the American League, and we'll give you a winner here. I like the Shy Sox. This season, they're real deal. Giolito, my guy. They got the starting pitching. They got the bullpen. They got a couple of big players in the lineup. They got the AL MVP, Abreu in there. I'm a believer in the Shy Sox team. I can't believe I'm saying this because I know some people in Chicago that like the Shy Sox, man. I love trolling them, but no, they're real deal here. I think they can really make a run, and the other prices are just simply too short. The Astros, Rays, Yankees. I think the White Sox stack up against any of those 3 teams here if they can finish off the A's that's going on right now. So for me, give me the 850 with the Shy Sox.
You know what, man? The way they're playing, you're right. They look good, but I gotta go with the Yankees, man. I mean, that offense is potent, dude, and they're healthy now, man. They're healthy. I know plus 190 is not bad, brother. It's not bad. So my money be on the Yankees, dude. I mean, honest to God, man, they look good, man. They look good.
I mean, listen, I know Allie's been struggling lately with the bet, but, to suck up to her here with the Yankees play, come on, Ron. The Yankees aren't going to do anything here.
With Ronnie P, baby. But honestly, all right, that is a lot of bet coverage, so thank you so much for that. I like when you two just, talk it out. We could be one big family. We don't always need to yell, boys. But I am done with I am done with the discussion topics. It is time to dive into our next segment, my most favorite, beloved segment of the night. It is time for our best bets. Now, you guys know what it is, but if you somehow forgot, that's fine. I just want your best bet of the week in whatever sport or game you are watching. So, Joey Knish, you're going to start us off with your best bet, and let me see. I think you're gonna give us a little bet on cricket. Cricket. Okay, I can see that in your future. Am I right?
I wish I knew the rules of cricket. Not that I'm against, playing a little, cricket or whatever, esports or any of that, whatever you can get into it there. Unfortunately, I haven't checked the cricket market this morning. I think it's big in like Pakistan and India. Regardless, listen, we'll go back to where my bread and butter here. Maybe I'll get you some cricket, next week once the Yankees lose. North Carolina, we're going ACC college football. This is steamed up. I really like UNC here. They're playing Boston College. Boston College should have lost to Texas State last weekend. They've been super unimpressive. I like North Carolina a lot. There's some 13.5s out there. If you can get it under 14, UNC was a buy team for me all year, and I think they truck Boston College. North Carolina Tar Heels, best bet of the weekend.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Knish. Ron, you are up next, and clearly your best bet is all about esports. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. How'd you know, Allie? How'd you know? No, actually, Allie, I'm going to NFL. I'm going with Buffalo at the Raiders, and I'm going with Buffalo -3, and here's why. The Raiders are fifth worst defense in the NFL. They gave up 30 points, 165 on the ground. Josh Allen has been a beast. 71% completions, 10 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, only 1 interception. They're top 3 in yards per play and top 3 in passing. I see at least some winning by 7 here. Raiders aren't for real, man. Raiders D sucks. Josh Allen's gonna have a great day. Let's go Buffalo Bills -3.
All right, thanks, Ronnie. Damn, my magic bet guessing is not so hot today, but at least you guys had some good bets, so all good there. Thank you so much for that. And of course, thank you guys at home for just being a part of this here and taking all that good insight. A lot more Line Sniper fun coming up next week with our 2 new episodes there. And if you at home need any more of our content, you can find all of that over on our YouTube channel, Line Sniper HQ, where we keep all of our betting strategies, tutorials, and so much more. But that is all we have for you on this episode. Join us once again next week, again, for the best of the best sports betting insight and expert picks. We will see you then, but for now, this has been In the Crosshairs, brought to you by LineSniper.com, your definitive resource for sports betting content and in-game analysis. For the team here in the studio, I'm Allie Melendez. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and you win a lot of money. I'll see you next time.
Steps into it, the windmill slam.